to our latest summary of what's been happening in the industry over the past 7 days, brought to you by Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today. Labour has grabbed the headlines this week. While party leader Ed Miliband may have forgotten about the deficit, he certainly has not forgotten the mansion tax. He wants it applied to anyone who owns a home valued at £2 million or more. This may only affect a small proportion of homes, but it's generated a huge amount of opposition in the agency world. Zoopla says almost all of the houses affected would be in London and the southeast, where 99,000 properties are valued at £2 million or above. And they're not all mansions, some are just one-bed apartments in central London. Nick Leeming, chairman of Jackson Stops and Staff, says the tax is a Downton Abbey view of the housing market, assuming it's just the most privileged who have expensive homes. The Labour Party itself seems in a pickle about it too. In the course of 24 hours after the tax details were given by Shadow Chancellor Ed Balls, other shadow cabinet ministers gave completely different explanations of how it would work. One said the tax would be based on sale prices of homes. Another said it would be based on land registry data, and another suggested it would be based on the valuation office figures. Still with Labour, the party confirmed that if it comes to power next year, it will ban lettings agents in England and Wales from charging fees to tenants, and it will push for longer tenancies of at least 2 years. There was also an interesting story about rents from Scotland this week, and it might just be a taste of things to come in England and Wales if agents cannot levy fees on tenants. Your Move has produced figures to show that rents are at an all-time high north of the border. They've risen 1.3% in the past 3 months. In Scotland, there are already restrictions on letting agents passing fees on to tenants. So if they have been passed on to the landlords instead, do these figures show the landlords have in turn simply passed the higher costs on to tenants? No one knows for sure, but it's a key issue to watch in case it happens in England and Wales too. And there's been plenty of movement within the industry this week. The big Yorkshire agency Dacre, Son and Hartley has decided to go down the franchise route. It currently has 21 offices, but wants future branches to be franchises with fees starting from £12,500. The agency may also look at expanding to the south of England too. In the lettings sector, Fergus and Judith Wilson claim to be on the verge of choosing the buyer for their buy-to-let portfolio, which is valued at a cool £250 million. They say they have bidders from China, the United States, Russia, Japan and Germany, all wanting to buy the 1,000 Tenanton properties owned by the couple in Kent. And finally, it's been a big week for us all here at Angels Media, the team behind this video, and several industry websites, as well as the provider of many more services for the industry. Firstly, our editorial director of Landlord Today, Emma Lunn, was on the BBC quiz show Two Tribes. Emma just missed out on the big prize but put on a great show. Secondly, our publisher Nat Daniels presented an award at the Law Firm Services Conveyancing Conference in Coventry, a hugely successful event which was sold out. And to cap it all, Angels Media staff held 2 big charity events. One was a Dress Down Wednesday in aid of Genes for Genes, raising money for children with genetic disorders. That was closely followed by a Eat Up Friday in aid of Macmillan Cancer Support. Can you smell the chili and taste the chocolate cake? If we haven't exploded from overeating in aid of a good cause, we'll be back with Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today every weekday. See you next time.